Hey everybody, Tammy Ballard helped me find a way to sign up for Medicare Part B online for somebody that's already on Part A and they want to start their Part B because they're losing the group insurance because they're either retiring due to COVID or lost their job due to COVID, or they just want to start Medicare Part B now and they already have Part A. So this is not for somebody who's turning 65. This is for somebody that's already on Medicare Part A and they delayed their Part B because they had group insurance and they were still working, and now they're retiring and they want to start their Medicare Part B. You're going to be able to do this online, and you're going to be able to even to upload the documents online, and I'm going to show you how you do not even have to get the employer to fill out that other form now. Okay? So first thing you want to tell the client to do or help the customer with is go to ssa.gov/benefits/Medicare. Now what you want to do is you want to scroll down, and there's a new option here towards the bottom. We typically had gone to how to apply for just for Medicare online if they're within 3 months of turning 65. That's what you can still do if they're turning 65 or within 3 months of being 65, and they want to create a profile. They can do that right there. But for this video, we're going to help people that are already enrolled in Medicare Part A and they want to get on to Medicare Part B. If you are already enrolled in Part A and you want to enroll Part B, please complete the form CMS 40B, application for enrollment in Medicare Part B medical insurance. If you are applying for Part B due to loss of employment or group health coverage, you will also need to complete the form CMS L564, request for employment. You have 3 options to submit your enrollment request for the special enrollment period, which is what they're calling this. You can do one of the following: apply online, which is going to be really easy because then you can upload these documents. You can fax your forms, which is what we've been doing, or mail your forms, which is also what we've been doing. I'm going to show you what this looks like for apply online on Medicare in a second. But first, let's talk about something else that was brought to our attention. Note, when completing the CMS L564 form, I've had some questions from agents. Bob, let's say it's June 2nd and they lost their coverage May 31st. When is their Part B going to start? Well, Medicare is asking, Social Security is asking that. Here's what you want to do. You want to have the customer write, I want Part B coverage to begin June 1st, 2020 in the remarks section of the CMS 40B form. So even if we're faxing it in or uploading it, say June 15th, if that person was eligible for coverage for June 1st because they lost their group May 31st, you can put the requested effective date in the remarks section of the CMS form 40B. Here is something else that's really important. If the employer is unable to complete Section B of the L564 form, then you want to have the beneficiary complete that portion as best as they can on behalf of the employer, but tell them not to sign in the employer's signature section of the form. So you have them fill out the form on their own. Do not sign it, but just fill it out. And then you can supply one of these supporting documentations in order to start the Medicare. They can supply an income tax return that shows health insurance premiums paid. They can show W-2s reflecting pre-tax medical contributions. Perhaps the easiest one is the most recent pay stub that reflects health insurance premium deductions. They can provide health insurance cards as long as they have a policy effective date on the card, explanation of benefits paid by the group, or statements or receipts that reflect payment of health insurance premiums. I would say the W-2, the tax returns, but even the pay stubs, I would say are the easiest one to get because normally they have ADP or paychecks. A lot of people are utilizing these payroll companies now, just like we do, where they can just go download a recent pay stub and show the deduction being paid for. So now, we can continue doing it how we're doing it now, which is where we've been faxing it to the local office and then having the customer mail it in. But we have some people and our support staff, this is going to help you out. If you have some people waiting on their form from their employer, okay, instead of waiting for the form, have them fill out the form and supply a pay stub or a W-2 or a tax return with that documentation, and then we can still fax in and have the customer mail it in. But there's even a better way. They can apply online for Part B during this special enrollment. So what you still have them complete the forms, okay? Save the forms, and then you go to this website and you click I understand and continue, and it will take them right to an application where they can apply right online for Part B during COVID. Now this website is secure.ssa.gov/mpboa/Medicare dash Part dash B dash online dash application. Okay? I think this is huge for two reasons. One, now we can do it right online with them for Part B. And two, I know our support staff, we're waiting on a lot of those employer forms, and some clients are starting to freak out because they haven't got that back yet, and we can't get them in Part B till they get that form back. So let's call those customers and tell them, hey, instead of waiting for your employer to fill that out, you'll go ahead and fill it out. Don't sign it, but fill it out the best you can, and let's provide some supporting documentation like W-2, a tax return, or a pay stub, and now we can get their Part B activated. And make sure on that form, L564 form, let me look here, on this form, okay, so they fill out Section B the best they can, but do not sign it. Just have them fill it out, supply the supporting documentation, and then we will be in good shape. And I wanted to look, see if I had the other form. Then let me show you on this form, in the remarks section on the 40B, remarks is down here, right here, say, start my Part B effective, say, June 1st, 2020, even if it's past June 1st, as long as they were eligible. So this is great. We're going to be able to help them make this smoother. If you guys have any questions, let me know.